Your cat just walked across your keyboard, knocked a pen off the desk on purpose, made eye contact while doing it, and sat down in the one patch of sunlight you were standing in 5 seconds ago. You didn't adopt a pet. You signed a lease you don't remember signing. Here's the strange part. This isn't just a vibe you're imagining. There's real biology behind why your cat treats you less like an owner and more like staff. Dogs were domesticated by humans, for humans, over roughly 15,000 years of deliberate breeding. You bred them to want your approval. Cats had a very different arrangement. Around 10,000 years ago, wildcats started showing up near early human grain stores, not because anyone invited them, but because the grain attracted rodents, and the rodents attracted cats. Humans didn't domesticate cats so much as cats domesticated themselves, decided the food was good, and stuck around on their own terms. That single difference in origin story explains almost everything about your cat's attitude problem today. A researcher named John Bradshaw, who spent decades studying cat behavior, points out that cats never fully evolved the deep social dependency on humans that dogs did. Dogs read your face for cues. Dogs panic when you leave the room. Cats clock your face, calculate whether you're useful right now, and proceed accordingly. It's not coldness. It's just a different operating system, one built around independence rather than approval seeking. Now here's where it gets a little insulting. Studies on cat cognition, including work out of Kyoto University led by Atsuko Saito, found that cats absolutely recognize your voice. They know exactly when you're calling them. They simply decide, on a case-by-case basis, whether responding is worth the effort. A dog hears its name and comes running. A cat hears its name, considers the offer, and sometimes declines. This is also why your cat headbutts you, rubs against your legs, and curls up on your laptop. That's not affection in the way you're picturing it. Cats have scent glands on their face and body, and rubbing against you is largely a marking behavior. They're not cuddling you, they're labeling you. You are, biologically speaking, property with opposable thumbs that operates the can opener. And the legal joke isn't entirely a joke either. Cats are technically still classified, biologically, far closer to their wild ancestors than dogs are to wolves. Genetic studies have shown that the domestic cat genome is remarkably similar to that of the African wildcat, with only a small number of behavioral genes meaningfully changed. Dogs, by comparison, have been reshaped dramatically. Your cat is, in a very real sense, a tiny, lightly domesticated predator that agreed to a roommate situation, not a subordinate. So when your cat ignores you, sits exactly where you wanted to sit, and stares at you like you're mildly inconveniencing its day, that's not a personality flaw. That's 10,000 years of cats opting into human company strictly on their own terms, with an exit clause they've never actually signed away. You don't own your cat, you're hosting it. And if you're lucky, and your behavior is deemed acceptable, it might even let you pet it later. Tonight, when your cat walks past you, sniffs the air, and chooses to sit 2 feet away instead of on your lap, you'll understand exactly what's happening. It's not rejection. It's a tiny wild animal, several thousand years into a very long, very one-sided negotiation, deciding the terms of the lease are still, for now, acceptable.